Hi guys, my name's Stacey Sharp and welcome to the Pilates Collective TV. Today we're going to do a 45-minute intermediate workout. So we're going to hit all parts of the body. We're going to move the spine in every direction and you're going to feel all of those muscles everywhere working, I promise you. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to start with the foot bar slightly lower than footwork position today because we're going to start in a 4-point kneeling position. So I want you to just take it down one position and I want you to just have one red spring, okay? So just popping on the spring. Now, come into a 4-point kneeling for me. Your toes are going to be tucked under in front of your shoulder blocks. So just be very careful that you're not pushing down into the tops of the toes. You want to fold under so that we're not putting too much pressure into the toe joints. And hands are just going to come onto that foot bar. We're just going to start nice and simply with a little cat stretch. So just tucking that tailbone, rounding the spine up. And then exhale, lengthen out bum, lower back, mid back, upper back and head. So really thinking about each segment of the spine, guys. Tailbone, lower back, mid back, upper back and head. Really nice and long through that spine. Inhale at the top. Exhale, lengthen out that bum, lower back, mid back, upper back and head. One more time. Exhale, tucking that tailbone, rounding up, really scooping the lower belly in and up. Eyeline is dropping down to the thigh. Deep breath into the back of that rib cage. And then lengthen out bum, lower back, mid back, upper back and head. Okay, just in that nice 4-point kneeling, make sure your pelvis is just over your knees. Now we're just going to go into our scap slides. So just allowing those shoulder blades to draw together and then pushing wide apart. Inhale as we draw those shoulder blades together. And exhale, push apart. So you should just feel your chest bone just going forwards and backwards towards that foot bar. Just mobilizing the shoulders, making sure we're connecting that little finger into the bra line. We don't want this to go into the tops of the shoulders and the neck. We want to keep the connection just around the sides of the chest. Okay, and now just come back to a nice neutral position for me. Push the carriage away, come into a nice lat stretch. You're going to keep your bottom just over your knees. Don't let the bottom reach back. And then lengthening back up to that 4-point kneeling position. Inhale to push away. Exhale to pull back in. Inhale to push away. Exhale, pull back in. Now this time I want you guys to push away and hold it. So push away, just hold that nice long 4-point kneeling. We're going to go into a different scap slide now, elevation depression. So push the carriage away, let those shoulders come up to the ears and then draw the shoulders back down. Inhale, push away. Exhale, slide back down. Inhale, push that carriage away as much as you can, really get that stretch in the lats and back down. You should feel the tummy also working hard, stabilizing the spine. Don't feel it in your back, guys. If you're feeling it in your back here, just pull your ribs in and up a little bit more. Just draw that belly button up into your spine so you're nice and stable. One more time. Inhale, push away. Exhale, draw those shoulders back down and just very carefully draw that carriage in. Well done, guys. We're going to bring one foot forwards onto the platform extender. Let's inhale. Just lengthen up. I want you to come up into a little bit of an extension, not too much chin. Think nice long back of the neck. Exhale, scoop. Pull that knee back in and under. Come back into that cat stretch position. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, pulling the knee in. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, pull the knee in. One more time. Inhale and lengthen out. and exhale, pulling in. Lovely stuff. We're going to lift that back knee off now, guys. Just pressing back and pulling up. Pressing back. Now I want you to really focus on this outside glute. So your heel into the platform extender, connecting into the bottom, okay? That's where we're working from here, not pulling up with this hip flexor. We're pressing into the right heel and pushing up, okay? One more time there. Push and lengthen. Now hold it there. You're going to come up to standing, reach those hands forwards. Come back into that lunge. Lengthen up. Press back. Lengthen up again, still coming from this outside glute, guys. Pressing back. Lengthen up. Pressing back. Hold it. Lean forward, just bring those hands onto the hips. Pull that back knee in, squeeze back. Get that nice glute on the left side. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Hold it, guys. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Lightly place those hands onto the foot bar. Bring the leg back to join. Hold it. Press the carriage out just to where you feel your tummy connecting in. Doesn't have to be a huge push back, tiny weenie, but what matters here is your shoulder stability and just nice active bum, tum, all the way down to those heels. And exhale. And inhale. 2 more for me, guys. And last one. Step the opposite leg forwards. Place the knee down. Okay, so let's go into the opposite leg, guys. We're going to push that leg back, come into a little bit of an extension. Exhale, scoop and pull into that cat stretch. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, pull up into that cat stretch. Really tuck that tailbone, get that length through the front of the thigh. Inhale and open. Exhale and pull in. Inhale and lengthen. And exhale, pull in. Lovely. Lifting that back knee off now. Okay. Go nice and low. And then connecting into the outside glute to lift up. So it's this bottom, not the back hip flexor. Heel connects to the glute. And press up, lengthen. Inhale down and away. Exhale, press up, lengthen. Inhale down and away. Exhale, press up, lengthen. And down and away. Now, carefully bring those hands up and off. Okay, and off we go. Down and lengthen. Down and lengthen. Down and lengthen. Hold it there. Hands come on those hips. Pull the back knee in and press. In and out. In and out. In and out. And I'll take it down. Hold it there. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hands on that foot bar. Take the leg back. We're going to rotate those hips, guys. And now, press away and pull in. Press away and pull in. Should feel that underside oblique. Press away, pull in, press away, pull in. Come back to center. Then rotate the opposite way. Press away, pull in, press away, pull in. Doing well, guys. Last 2. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Well done. Rotate back to center. Knees controlled down. And just take a nice shell stretch there, guys. Well done. That was not an easy series, but that is our legs and abs nice and warm. Well done, guys. Okay, guys, from here we're going to go into some nice arm work. So we will stay on the red. Unless your arms are not as strong as the rest of your body, feel free to come down to a green. However, I think a red is really good here. Okay, we're going to take hold of our long hoops if you're on our Pilates Collective Reformers, or just take hold of the straps. Now, make sure the toes are tucked under in front of the shoulder blocks. We're going to start with our bottom on our heels. Okay, so nice and tall, just reaching those hands forwards, and inhale, bring it back. Exhale, reach forwards. Inhale and back. Exhale, reach forwards. Let's start to bring it up on the knees. Exhale, reach. Really reach into those straps. Squeeze your bottoms forwards, guys. Nice and long through the crown. Inhale to bring it back down. Exhale to lengthen and squeeze. Inhale and down. Exhale to lengthen. Inhale and down. Exhale, lengthen. Let's hold it here. Take the hands as wide as you feel comfortable, that you can stabilize your ribs. No popping and rocking, guys. Nice and stable. Inhale. Exhale, pull in. Inhale. Exhale, pull in. Inhale. Exhale, pull in. Well done, guys. Just give me one more. And pull in, really connecting into those shoulder blades. Palms come up. Bend the knees. Bring it back down onto the heels. Well done, guys. Pop those straps on. And let's carefully come up. And let's just grab your box. Okay, guys, so bringing the boxes on long, you're going to place it just in front of the shoulder blocks, okay? You're going to take your foot bar all the way down now. And you're going to come and sit on the edge of your box with your feet on your platform extender. We can just keep that one red on. No need to change the springs at the moment. Okay, so feet nice and parallel, hip distance apart, really tall through your crowns. Let's grow taller into the top of that head. Reach the hands forwards. You're going to tuck the tailbone, roll back, and just get that nice imprint, that nice rib to hip, the belly button drawing into the spine, but your head stays nice and stacked on top of your shoulders. And then inhale and just lengthen back up. Exhale, roll back off those sitting bones, guys, ribs to hip, belly button drawing in. And lengthen back up. Inhale. Exhale and pulling back. Inhale and lengthen up. Now, exhale, roll it back, guys. Rib to hip drawing in. We're going to bring one leg into tabletop, followed by the other. So we're nice and stable in that upper body. Hands are reaching forwards. We're going to bring those hands back in line with the hips and then back up in line with the knees. Inhale, back down. Exhale, back in line with the knees. Inhale and down. And exhale, back up. Well done. Bring one leg down, other leg down, and just have a nice reach forwards to those toes. And then lengthening back up, nice and tall. Now, I would recommend taking it to a green. If you are super strong, keep it on the red. I am going to go to a green. Okay. And you're going to take hold of those straps. So, again, bottom is still just at the front of the box so that you've got plenty of space behind you. Should you lose your balance, you can roll back, okay? But we're going to bring those hands slightly forwards, let your legs extend. We're going to roll back into that nice imprinted position. We're going to bring one leg into tabletop, followed by the other. Okay, so now we're just going to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale. Now bring it up in line with those shoulders, guys. Little circles for me. Now really think about those circles coming from your scapula, so from your shoulder blade. Almost draw the shape of your shoulder blade with your hands. Let's reverse. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Two more. Inhale and exhale. Last one. And reach. Hold it if you can, guys. Let's lengthen those legs. Just hold it. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Well done. Bend those knees back in. Carefully bring one foot down, other foot down. Just drop those straps down to the floor. They're not going anywhere, so don't worry. And let's just reach forwards to those toes. And stacking back up. Nice and tall. Well done, guys. Okay, great stuff, guys. So just bring yourselves up now. We're going to turn the box short. So I want short over the top of the shoulder blocks. So just lifting the box around, take it over the top of the shoulder blocks, but then push it towards the foot bar, just so that it's nice and secure, okay? And make sure it's in the center, so there's no excess on one side or the other. Let's just pop another spring on to keep that carriage nice and stable. And you're going to grab your strap. Now just make sure you've got enough length in your strap that you can comfortably wrap your foot in, okay? So when you're seated on the box, you want both sitting bones on. The strap, you just want to be able to comfortably roll your foot into. If you have very long legs or very short legs, then I will do a video of how you can exchange the springs and the strap itself to make it longer or shorter, because you want to have a nice long leg with your sitting bones nice and comfortably on the box, okay? So if you are tall or shorter than me, then you can amend the carriage and the foot strap, but I will put that in a different video. Okay, so really nice and tall, both sitting bones heavy. Now, make sure you're not swaying forwards, guys. You want to be really stacked on top of your pelvis. This makes our spine and our tummy work harder, okay? We're just going to reach the fingertips out, come into a nice long line. Just make sure you feel comfortable in your strap, and then reach back down. Okay, let's come up and over, big rainbow up and over. Come up and over as far as you feel comfortable. At this stage, I would prefer you have your hand through your tummy, guys, but you can also take it to the headrest. But this is an intermediate class, so I would definitely prefer that we have the hand threading through the tummy. Up and over, opposite way, guys. Lovely. Let's add in some breath work. Inhale up. Exhale to lean. Inhale up and over. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Get that nice stretch. Inhale. And exhale. Now you're coming up and over. You're going to hold it here for me, guys. So a little bit more in the flexion. And then we're going to come just to that nice straight line. So inhale. Exhale. Make sure you're feeling it here in the side of your tummy. Make sure you're not rolling forwards or backwards. Squeeze your bottom. Use your inner thigh. Feel this oblique. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Give me 2 more, guys. You're doing really well. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. Come up. Just hold it there for me. Reach the underneath arm. Let's hold it. 5 and 4. Keep breathing. 3 and 2 and 1. Well done. Rotate those head and chest down. Take hold of your frame, guys. Well done. Bring that right hand over to the left and just enjoy that nice rotation stretch. deep breaths in and out to the back of that rib cage. And out. 2 more nice deep breaths. And 1 more. And then just carefully walk those hands back. Just bring yourself back up and finish up and over. Let's turn and do it on the other side, okay? This is your opportunity to amend strap or anything if you feel like you need to. I'm actually just going to give myself a fraction more. Okay, so again, starting sitting bones nice and heavy, guys. Rib cage is back over the pelvis. Make sure you feel comfortable in your strap. Hands reaching out. Let's inhale. Just make sure you feel comfortable. When you're ready, we're going to exhale, come up and over. Lovely. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Just getting those nice stretches, guys. Lean. Make sure you get that nice diagonal first, just so we get as much space in the spine as possible. Make sure you're between 2 panes of glass. The body isn't swaying forwards or backwards. We're just in that nice straight line from the heel all the way to the fingertips. Get that nice stretch, reach a little bit more, and all the way up, and reach. And again, inhale, lean, exhale, reach. Inhale, and exhale. And now, let's inhale, reach. Exhale, come up and over. Okay, guys, glute nice and active. Make sure you're nice and stacked. And lengthen, nice long line. And down. Now, make sure you're not making it come from the neck. That space from the ears to the shoulder should stay nice and equal. And lengthen. And down. And lengthen. And down. And give me 3. And 2. And now let's come up and hold it, guys, underneath the arm for me. You can do it. 5 and 4 and 3. Keep breathing. 2 and 1. Let's rotate down. Well done, guys. Left hand comes over to the right. And just nice deep breaths in and out in that rotation. Very good. Let's give me 2 more nice deep breaths. And then carefully walking those hands back. Very well done, guys. Lovely. And let's just carefully bring those boxes off. Okay, guys, so we're going to go to 1 red spring, okay? I think 1 red is really nice for this next exercise. We're going to go into a nice extension work. So we're going to have the hands on the foot bar, and you'll start with your bottom back towards your heels. Your spine does stay nice and round, okay, in the initial part. And we're just going to lengthen the spine back to neutral. So let's just practice that. Exhale, scoop, come into that nice cat stretch. Your bottom is towards your heels, but not sat on your heels. Inhale, lengthen back to the neutral. Exhale and scoop. And pull in. And lengthen out. Now, you need to be nice and strong in those shoulders like we did at the very start of the class where we were doing our elevation, depression, retraction, protraction. So up, down, back, forwards. You need to think about that alignment. We're going to keep those shoulders really secure. We're just going to push the knees back to start with, just bringing the thighs as low as you feel comfortable and then pulling back in. And you might be thinking, oh, she's dipping into a lower back. Now, we are going to come into extension in this position. So your glutes need to be really active, guys. Okay? Your tummy needs to be really active to support the spine. Go as low as you feel comfortable. Do not forget about the shoulders. Okay? So squeezing back, lengthening, and then pulling back in. And squeeze back, and back in. Okay, we're going to add in a little rock now with that. So we're going to hold the nice extended position and we're going to come up like a pirate ship and then back down. So we're going to sway forwards and backwards, okay? So I want you to come down into that nice extended position. Keep your eye line looking forwards. You're going to lift up and out, keep the hips squeezing forwards, open up your chest, then keep your eye line lifted as you lower back down. Let's do it again. Lift up and out and back down. Give me one more. Lift up and out and back down, and then very carefully bring those knees back under. Sit your bottom back onto your heels. So guys, this is all about control of your glutes, support into your spine whilst we work all through those back muscles. Okay, let's do it one more time. Let's lengthen out the spine, push the knees back first. Now, chest is lifted. Look up and out and keep the eye line lifted. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Give me one more. Inhale and exhale, and then pull those knees in. Sit your bottom back to your heels, and let's just have a really nice little shell stretch there, guys. Just let the head come down into the carriage. Just have a little rock side to side of that pelvis. Well done. That is not an easy one, that extension exercise. Just carefully stack back up nice and tall. Well done. Right, it's about time we had a little lie down, I think, isn't it? So we're going to keep that one red on. But in case you went down or up slightly for the previous exercise, please make sure you're back to one red. Foot bar can stay as it is, and we're going to come and lie down onto our backs. If you like, you can take your head rest up. If you are a little bit head forwards, feel free to lift that head rest. Okay, and let's bring these hands into the straps. Lovely stuff. We're going to take one leg into tabletop, followed by the other, and when you're ready, exhale, just press down and inhale back up. Lovely. Let's start adding in that little bit of head and neck, so just reaching up, nice long pointy toes, and inhale back down. And exhale and reach. We're going to lengthen one leg, pull back in, lower back down. Exhale, lengthen, inhale and down. Exhale and lengthen, inhale and down, and exhale and lengthen, inhale and down. Now, mini break here. Pop one strap back onto the hook for me, and let's take the big hoop in the opposite hand. So, if you've got the left strap, pop it in the right hand. Then pop the left hand on top of the right hand. Okay, so one leg into tabletop, followed by the other. Nice deep breath in, exhale. Push those hands down to the hip, rotate. Inhale and down. We're just going to the one side, guys. So rotate, reach to the opposite side of the strap. Okay, and exhale and reach. If your hands are in the right position and reaching around enough and you're getting enough rotation, the strap shouldn't hit your head. So just make sure you're getting that nice reach and lift, okay? Exhale. Let's start adding to that single leg extension. Exhale, reach. Inhale and down. Nice strong wrists as well, guys. Make sure you're not flexing through the wrist. We want nice strong wrists. You're just going to give me two more here. Exhale, reach. Inhale and down. One more. Exhale, reach. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Well done. And release down. Very good. Pop that strap onto the hook. And let's do the other side. So, left hand in the big hoop. Right hand is on top. Let's take one leg into tabletop, followed by the other. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, press and reach. Inhale and down. And exhale, press and reach. Inhale and down. Just a little tip here as well, guys. As you're coming up, just have a little look at your pelvis. Make sure you're not swaying. Have a little look at the knees and hips. Everything should stay still here in this pelvis, okay? So just make sure it's only the ribs and the arms that are moving. And exhale. Now, let's add in that single leg extension. So reaching that right leg and down. And exhale to reach. And down. And again, exhale and reach. And down. One more time for me, guys. Exhale, reach, hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. And releasing it down. Very good. Well done, guys. Whew. Right. Let's bring you up and just pop on one green with your red. So we're going to have one red and one green. Or if you're on a different reformer, you might want 2 reds on. We're going into footwork and then into some roll-ups. So just go with what feels good with your reformer. Okay, come and lie down. Let's take those feet into straps. Finally, you say, I know. If you have got your headrest up, please just take it down. Okay, and let's take those feet in. Make sure you're nice and centered in the carriage, guys. Okay, the straps are nice and central in the middle of the foot. And we're just going to inhale, take those legs up to the ceiling. Get that nice stretch through the backs of the thighs. If you are hyperextensive in your knees, so don't lock too much, you can have a little bit of softness. As long as your bottom sits heavy, you should still feel the hamstrings. But what you don't want is like too much extension here, okay? So if you are hyperextensive, if you see that your knees go too far, then just a little softness, okay? Especially as you press back down. You don't want to be pushing through the knee joint. Okay, so sitting bones heavy and then pressing down. Really lengthen those legs. Feel that nice stretch into those hamstrings. That's it. And one more. Now, we're going to go into some little spine rolls today, guys. We're going to do this step by step. I'm going to take you through leg work first. Okay, so for our bent knee roll, we start with our toes apart, heels together. Okay, so we start in that V shape. We then rotate the toes in and take the legs up. Okay, so just bring the toes together, legs up towards the ceiling, just hold it there. Okay, now turn your toes back out into the V shape and bend your knees in, making a diamond shape. Okay, and then you're just going to press back towards the foot bar, squeeze those inner thighs. So we're back in our start position. Okay, so bring the toes together, take them up to the ceiling, hold it there. Turn the toes out, bend the knees in a diamond shape, and then press back to the foot bar. One more time. Bring your toes together, take the legs up to the ceiling. Hold it there. Feel that nice stretch. Turn the toes out. Bend in the diamond shape. Exhale, press out, squeeze those inner thighs. Now, I'm happy for you to stay with that. If you want to just practice that footwork, that is fine. For those of you who want to then add in the roll-up, come with me. We'll do it nice and slowly, step by step. One tip before we start, do not come so high that the pressure is going into your neck. You should be on your shoulder blades only. The rest of the flexion comes from your spine, okay? So make sure it's rounding up. We're not just hinging and lots of pressure going into the neck, okay? So bring the toes together. Take the legs up to the ceiling. You're going to peel your bottom up and off. You can use your hands a little bit if you need to, guys. Now, like I say, make the flexion come from the rib cage. Your shoulder blades should still be in contact here, okay? Now, rotate your toes, bend in your diamond shape. Now, you're going to peel the spine down and slightly lengthen the legs. So you'll see that my feet don't actually move in space. Peeling the spine, bend the feet now towards your bottom and then lengthen away. Okay, let's do it again. Bring the feet together, legs up to the ceiling. Peel the spine off. Turn the toes out, bend in the diamond. Keep your feet still, only peel the spine down. Then hamstring curl, little pull of those feet to your bottom. Press away. And again, feet together, legs up to the ceiling. Peel your bottom up and off. Turn the toes out, bend in the diamond. Feet stay still in space. Peel the spine down. Use your tummy, guys. Pull into those hamstrings. Press away. And one more. Inhale up. Exhale, peeling off. That's it. Open up those toes. Bend in. Peel that spine down bone by bone. Good. Little hamstring curl. And press away. Well done, guys. Let's just have some nice big leg circles. I know that's everyone's favorite. Now in Pilates, normally we say to keep the feet parallel or lateral, but you know, I'm just going to let you just enjoy the stretch. I'm going to let you just open up the pelvis, but just make sure you're nice and stable here, okay? Make sure you're not rocking around. Make sure you're not dipping into your lower back. The upper part of the body, the pelvis, stays nice and still. But let's just get that nice stretch into those inner thighs. Well done. And then let's reverse out round. And then press down. Out round. And press down. Out round. And press down. One more time. Nice big stretch, guys. Well done. Awesome work today. It was not an easy class. Just bend those knees in. Let's take those feet out of the straps. Let's pop them onto the hooks. And just hold onto the hooks while you're there. Just let your chest open nice and wide. Take your feet as wide as your foot bar. And we're just going to have a nice little rotation there. Just let the knee come down towards the foot bar. And then over to the other side. And change. Well done, guys. Just nice deep breaths in and out. Just letting that body relax down. Feel that nice warm buzzing feeling. You've worked really hard. You can go off and get on with the rest of your day now. You're all aligned, you're centered. You've improved your life that tiny little bit today. Well done. And one last time. And just very carefully bringing yourself up to seated, guys. Just take your time. Okay, nice and slowly. We've just been rolling up, so sometimes we can get a little bit dizzy. So just take your time, just coming up. Have a nice sit up, nice and tall for me, growing through that crown. Well done, guys. That is you done and dusted for the day. My name is Stacey Sharp. This is the Pilates Collective TV. Feel free to give me a like, a comment. I always want to hear anything that you guys, want in videos, or if there's anything particular you want me to cover with teaching tips, I'm happy to help. And have a great rest of your day. Thank you very much.